I would like to talk to you about my business and what my business does. My business is called MetaHelm. And as you can see here on this video, that's the logo right here. MetaHelm specializes in business strategy for professional services firms. We help CEOs, founders, business owners. If you're a solopreneur, we help you too. If you have a team, leadership teams of those firms, we help them grow what I call narrative power. When a firm has a narrative that is authentic to yourself, to itself, things are way easier than not, than when you don't have a narrative. And really, the gap between where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow hinges on that narrative. The roots of MetaHelm go way back 32 years ago when I started in consulting. Very quickly, I noticed that teams perform so much better and consultants perform so much better when they have a clear narrative, a clear path forward. It brings them focus and traction. So over the years, I explored how to construct, how to build, how to grow, how to clarify, how to amplify such a narrative. And throughout my career, I had the privilege to work within large consulting firms, small consulting firms, also start three businesses, and MetaHelm is the fourth one, and explore different practices, different methodologies that I started researching and documented. And all of that research, all of that personal research, led me to build what I called recently the strategic narrative methodology. I can trace the origin of MetaHelm specifically in a meeting at a client around 2001 when I had a big moment of epiphany and I realized how powerful a narrative can be. I turned around a project that was really, really in a critical, bad spot, losing a lot of money with a very unusual approach. I derailed my own meeting and I followed my intuition and made everybody draw the project in this meeting. And in a matter of a few minutes, everybody started to have a much clearer vision of where they should go. So MetaHelm is based on those principles. It offers a set of services that helps you build a business that is authentic to you. I define it as a business that is successful and that you will also love. That's what my promise is here, my value proposition with MetaHelm. So authenticity is at the core of the MetaHelm approach. It's all about aligning what you do, how you think, and how you talk with your core values. That's number one pillar here. The second pillar is an approach that is based on humanity. It's all about replacing people at the center of how you create a business and really recognizing the human skills that you already have and the strengths that you can bring to the table when you build this business. And then a third value, a third key value is agility. Agility, is a buzzword. We hear it all the time, but it really has true power and true meaning when it comes to developing a business that is human and authentic. There are so many recipes, so many cookie cutter approaches. So many other business coaches will tell you to do this and not to do that. And I believe that it is up to you to engage in an exploration, a research that will lead you to your own valuable answers. And this is a process, a circular process that takes you through cycles, and that is an agile process. You start small, and through repetitions and really constant exploration, you grow, you grow, you grow. Perfection is not achieved through overthinking, it's achieved through doing. And that's what the MetaHelm approach is about. So what are the services that I provide? Now that you know the philosophy and a bit about the methodology, I provide four kinds of services, and then we'll talk about the modality. The MetaHelm approach is divided into four kinds of topics. First of all, marketing. I call it meaningful marketing because, again, I believe in the power of creating marketing that feels meaningful not only to your audience, but also to you. That's the best course towards consistent and solid alignment and go to market that feels efficient and profitable. The second area that where I offer my services is on visionary leadership. In fact, I should have started with this one, but visionary leadership is about not only just having a vision, but being able to execute on it. And that requires you to listen to your inner narrative, first of all, and also put in place and implement healthy practices of healthy productivity, for instance. It all hinges on your leadership, on your ability to create a firm that, if you want to make it go against the norm and differentiate in your market, will have the courage and the energy to get there. The third area is uh, purposeful operation. And that area is key when it comes to professional services because it's really how you differentiate in the market, how your team aligns purposefully around a perspective and a perspective that is really unique to you, that feels really specific to your belief system, a perspective that really sounds like a signature argument that you make in the market, that you use consistently to bring your clients to better outcomes. An example of a perspective is the one that I just described to you with MetaHelm. I don't believe that storytelling is a recipe for, is a magic recipe for everything. I believe in the power of narrative, and I define a narrative as a system of stories comprised of your mindset, your language, and your action. I just gave you a glimpse of my perspective. But if you're interested in more detail, I have an online book for this. All right. The fourth area in which I offer my services is authentic selling, right? So having great leadership, great marketing, and a unique perspective is awesome, but you have to have intentionally, purposefully, and well-designed service offerings and products, maybe. And that is that is the core, the number one thing that we do in authentic selling. We go through your services and we design them uh, usually in cooperation with your clients so that they're easy to understand, easy to sell, and they really deliver strongly on the promise that you put forward in your marketing. How do we work together? So when I started MetaHelm in 2016, I offered two things that I have been kind of um, now eaten up by new services. They've been merged, they've been meshed together. So I started with graphic facilitation. Yes, I thought that to unhearse the narrative of professional services firms, being able to sketch out live in front of people what the conversations were about would be a great method. And it is a great method. And the second thing I was doing is presentation design, because I noticed that when I came with the practice of designing presentations, I was actually helping CEOs and executives really come up with their strategy. So these are the foundational services that MetaHelm started with. But today, the firm has evolved into a coaching and consulting firm. So I offer three kinds of services. If you have a team and if you're in need of aligning this team as you build your strategic narrative, I have a first offer called Team on a Mission. Align your team authentically with your narrative. So I will I will coach your team. I will consult with your team to create the set of practices, mindset, processes, and language that create a cohesive, high performing, highly focused, and highly action focused firm. So great results in the end as a team. The second offering, piece of my offering, is a program, a coaching program, one-on-one coaching program that I called Expert on a Mission. Expert on a Mission is perfect if you are a solopreneur, but you don't have to be just on your own. You can be also an individual contributor or a leader in a larger team. And this program equips you with the 12 practices of strategic narrative of the MetaHelm methodology. It helps you be at the forefront of your business, leading the way, creating better habits in terms of productivity, marketing. So if you want to develop thought leadership, this program is perfect for you, and really equips you with everything you need to be successful very quickly. The third offer is a group program called the MetaHelm Change Makers. And this group program is a group mastermind. Every week, this group comes together to get peer feedback, to get support, to get ideas, and to really create a mindset, a collective mindset. That's why I call it a mastermind, because it really creates that mindset of the change maker. And a change maker is, as I define it, as somebody who sees something and does something. So having that mindset and coming to this group guarantees that you will take action. It will, in fact, help you unearth and discover your best strengths, your most important strength, and own those strengths. You're going to be committed to them. When you join this program, you have access to all my content. You have access to the 12 practices of strategic narrative. Today, that represents about 300 videos on my learning platforms and about 50 frameworks and tools that are at your disposal. Also, when you join this program, once a quarter, we will have a one-on-one clinic together, a one-on-one consultation where I focus on you and I help you steer your ship in the most efficient way. I guide you as a guide, hence the word MetaHelm. Voila, these are the three services that are available to you today. Oh, I forgot a fourth one. I forgot a fourth one. Um, if you if you're interested in learning about the methodology, I have now built access on a monthly basis. You can purchase a membership, a subscription, to get access to all of my content, what I just described just a minute ago. So that package includes a monthly Q&A session with me where you can come and ask me anything you want for 60 minutes. This is a group Q&A session, so you'll have to share the time with others, but typically those calls, I noticed because I used to do them a while ago. Those calls are typically not very crowded. It's just a handful of people. So that gets you a lot of access to my approach, my thinking, my perspective, my advice, and that could really tremendously accelerate your journey to success. Voila. So this is the system that I have for you that will help you avoid the overwhelm, make better decisions, and build the professional services firms that will feel successful and also authentic to you. I hope this is helpful. And I also hope that this was a great example of the kind of video or material that you should be thinking about putting out there. A quick video about what your firm describes is a great tool. It helps you clarify your value proposition, clarify your services, makes you more confident in reaching out to potential clients and really bringing your skills and talents to the world, the skills and talents that the world and your community badly need from you. You are expected out there. Go out there, go on your journey, and use the MetaHelm methodology as a better way to steer you to success. I hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much.